Hello everyone. Today we will discuss about dimensional formulas, that how to write dimensional formula for a particular quantity. So let us start with the simple term, that is area. But before writing any dimensional formula, you should know that dimensional formula is always written in terms of fundamental quantities, that is mass, length and time. But we are writing it in terms of one more quantity, that is A. Here A means ampere. Ampere means the dimensional formula of current. Every one of you knows that ampere is the SI unit of current and its dimensional formula is also written in terms of A. Similarly, when we are writing dimensional formula of current or other quantities which are related to current, then definitely there will be the physical quantity A. Means dimensional formula will include these all letters M, L, T, MLT and A means ampere. Okay, so I hope it is clear that dimensional formula is always written in terms of MLTA, mass, length, time and ampere. Okay, now first dimensional formula we'll see of area. So we know that area which you are studying in your from lower standards, that is area is length into breadth. But dear students, length and breadth both are one type of distances only, is it or not? Whether you are talking about length or you are talking about breadth, both are the type of distances. Okay, and when we are writing its dimensional formula, so whether it is M, L, T, you can see that M means mass, which is not related to length as well as breadth. So M is 0. We read it as M naught. L means distance, so length is also a distance, B is also a distance. So L 2. But time component is not here, so T is 0. Here we will not write about A anything because I told you that A is included in the terms related to current only. Okay, so we will close this square bracket. So this is the dimensional formula of area. Second, let us take the second simple, that is velocity. So if you are writing the dimensional formula of velocity, you should know the formula for it. We know that velocity from lower standard, this formula we are studying distance upon time. So what is distance? Distance means length, so we can write it L. Time means T, means down. So you can see that we are getting LT minus 1. But here there is no term related to mass, so M I can write naught. So this is the dimensional formula, so enclose it in box, MLT minus 1. Now let us proceed towards the next dimensional formula, that is power. So dear students, when we are writing about power, you should know about the formula of power, that what is its formula. So formula of power is work upon time. Is it? Yes. So power is equal to work upon time. But now we should know that what is work. Work is force into displacement upon time. Now force is again complicated quantity. So force is equal to mass into acceleration into distance upon time. Now acceleration is again a difficult quantity. We can means derived one. We have to change it in fundamental terms, fundamental quantities. So mass, length means velocity upon time, and one time was already here. Now velocity again we can convert, it is mass, distance upon time. So students, you just see here, it is also distance, it is also distance, and in time there is cube. Why cube? Because 1t is here, 1t is here, and 1t is coming from velocity. So now we got that it is mass distance upon t cube. Once again I am writing power in fundamental, mass distance upon time is 3 times. So when I will write its dimensional formula, it will be mass, distance is 2 times, so ml2, t will go up, so it is minus 3. So the dimensional formula of power is ml2 t minus 3. In the similar way, you can calculate the dimensional formula of different quantities. But you must have seen that whenever the question is asked in competitive exams, they are asking that which of the following have same dimensional formula or different dimensional formula. So, if you don't know about the dimensional formulas, means whose dimensional formula is same or different from one another, then you have to calculate all dimensional formula. But for general knowledge, you can keep in mind that there are 3 terms whose dimensional formula is same. That is your energy dimensional formula is equal to work dimensional formula is equal to torque dimensional formula. Similarly, they can ask that what is the dimensional formula of these 3 quantities. So it is ml2 t minus 2. So dear all, you should know that how to calculate dimensional formula, but in case if you don't know, then you have to watch this video full. Now let us calculate the dimensional formula of linear momentum and angular momentum, because I have seen in TCT non-medical that dimensional formula of linear momentum and angular momentum is being asked so many times. So let us see linear momentum first. Linear momentum we denote by the letter P and its formula is mass into velocity. So I hope now every one of you can do. Mass means m, velocity means distance upon time. So all are in basic terms. Mass means m, distance means L, and time means t. But time is coming from denominator, so it will be t minus 1. So this is the dimensional formula for linear momentum, mlt minus 1. Next is dimensional formula of angular momentum. Dear all, dimensional formula for angular momentum when we are writing, then you should know that angular momentum is denoted by the letter capital L and its formula is R cross P. R cross P. All three are vectors. So R is a distance, so we can write it L, and the dimensional formula of P just now we have calculated, it is mlt minus 1. So you just see that when it is mlt minus 1, L is coming 2 times, so we can write that dimensional formula of angular momentum is ml2 t minus 1. Then enclose it in box. Once again I am writing ml2 t minus 1. Okay, this was the dimensional formula of angular momentum. Now last dimensional formula we will do on the basis of let us do it on impulse. What is impulse? Impulse we denote by the letter I, and it is equal to force applied on object for a particular time. So it is force into time. So force dimensional formula we have to start with ma. If you don't know, t. Acceleration we need to change, velocity into time, t. Velocity we need to change, x upon time, so it is t. 1 t will cancel out with 1 t, so it is mx upon t. So you can write I is equal to mx means distance upon time. So we can write it mlt minus 1. So can you tell me now that impulse dimensional formula is equal to which dimensional formula? Yes, this dimensional formula is equal to linear momentum dimensional formula. So in this way, if you will calculate all dimensional formulas, then it will be very easy for you that how to compare two dimensional formulas. Okay, so next type of questions which are asked in exam on the basis of dimensional formula are that which of the following is dimensionless constant or dimensional constant. So you know that gravitational constant you can see in this also, force constant, gravitational constant, Planck's constant, Faraday's constant, Boltzmann constant, these all are the constants but they have dimensional formula. So these are called as dimensional constants. And there are some constants which don't have dimensional formula, they are called as dimensionless constant. Okay, and some quantities they are not having any dimensional formula, like you know that is strain means your change in length upon original length, means change in dimensions upon original dimensions. So they don't have dimensional formula, so that's why strain is called as dimensionless constant. Now you must be thinking that we were talking about the dimensional quantity A. So let us see one dimensional formula of charge. Dimensional formula of charge. So charge, we know that current is equal to charge per unit time. So charge will be equal to current into time. The dimensional formula of current is ampere, as I told you, and T means T. So the dimensional formula of charge is AT only, or if you want to write in most elaborated form, you can write M naught L naught T A. So this is the dimensional formula of charge. Dimensional formula of other quantities also you can write. For example, if I want to write the dimensional formula for force, for electric field. So you know that electric field is defined as the force per unit charge. The dimensional formula of force, every one of you should know, MLT minus 2. As a non-medical student, we should know the dimensional formulas of some basic quantities like force, acceleration, velocity, power, impulse and all. AQ is having dimensional formula AT. So students just simplify it. It is ML. When T will go up, it will also become minus 1. So it is T minus 3. And A is also going up, so it is minus 1. I have seen the dimensional formula of electric field also in many of competitive exams. Similarly, you can calculate the dimensional formula of other quantities as well. So I am giving you one homework, that calculate the dimensional formula of potential. Potential difference dimensional formula you all have to calculate and drop it in chat box. How to calculate? By using the expression potential is equal to work done per unit charge. Okay, so that's all about my today's lecture. Thank you. Have a nice day ahead.